Hello again. This is the Mental Threads podcast. Excuse me if there's any noise in the background. We're in the lunchroom right now, talking a whole lot of serious shit.
Since we're from Greensboro, we gotta stay close. We got to.
Yeah, I guess Greensboro people are definitely keeping close. The topic of the day is Tom Brady apparently isn't the GOAT.
Okay.
Sorry, they're having conversations in the background, but yeah. No, it's all right. Cover conversations, it's no problem. It's all the intensity. But yeah, Tom Brady isn't the GOAT. I don't really know where to stand on this because it's like I'm not the biggest football fan, but I do like football to a certain degree. Tom Brady being the GOAT, I don't know about GOAT, but he is pretty impressive and everything. Because like him on the Patriots, I shit on him. I hate on him every time. Him on the Buccaneers, though, to make the Buccaneers win a championship, that's a whole nother thing. Because I'm like, dude, nobody was talking about the Buccaneers for the longest time. When I saw the Buccaneers, I'm like, okay, that's an instant dub for like the Panthers, maybe, if we get it right or something like that. That could be a dub. Not an instant dub, but could be a dub. Like, I just feel like it wasn't an obstacle. It was just like the Buccaneers were just there. And everything, and somehow Tom Brady. Sorry, it's just. Well, yeah, we're talking about Tom Brady, and it's just like, sorry, Big J really wants to shit on Tom Brady right now. It's just, yeah, man. It's just like I don't know. The GOAT conversation, maybe not, but damn good, why not?
Tom Brady is a good team player. He is not the GOAT. There's a difference. Remember that game?
I forgot you had.
It was the Super Bowl. They were playing the Seahawks. And remember when Russell Wilson threw that interception? Well, I'll go further. The Carolina Panthers game, when they first went to the Super Bowl, they won because our kicker missed the field goal. I'll go deeper. The Atlanta Hawks. Why am I talking like this?
Definitely basketball.
Yes. Atlanta Falcons. When they went to the Super Bowl, and it was the first overtime game in history, and apparently Tom Brady gave it to it was one of them running backs.
But let's be clear.
The
Eagles did beat the Patriots. Let's be clear.
And the New York Giants beat them twice.
We got our titles, Philly.
And New York Giants beat them twice. Okay.
Eli Manning.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing I don't like. Niggas be shitting on LeBron James for not winning the title, but don't give the same energy to Tom Brady.
Because Tom Brady is an ace.
Think about that. Why do LeBron James get all the hate for not winning the title? Many times he went to the finals, he did not win the title, but Tom Brady.
He's a black man.
Exactly.
He's a black man.
You gotta talk to the mic.
Oh,
He's a black man. That's why.
he's a black man. And Tom Brady, FYI, used to support Trump. Am I right?
You are right.
Whatever.
It's whatever.
I mean, because it's like I feel like it's just more like professional wrestling. Actually, like when it comes to politics, I just see it like professional wrestling. That shit ain't real, man. You do realize it's not real.
I know it's not real, but we ain't talking about Trump.
This is July T. Jordan.
I met him before.
We ain't talking about Trump. We talking about Tom Brady. Is he a good team player? Of course. He got the right teammates. He got Gronkowski. To be honest, he ain't shit without Gronkowski. You know what I'm saying?
And they proved that by playing
He ain't
to
shit.
the Bucs.
Exactly. He wasn't shit without without Randy Moss. He wasn't shit. That was the best. They was the good when they had Randy Moss. Who else? Malcolm Butler. No, what's his name?
Y'all good over there?
Anyway,
Y'all good over there?
all I'm saying is Tom Brady wouldn't be shit without his
Quiet
teammates.
over there.
They're eating.
Like people always said, offense win championships, defense win. Oh, I said that wrong. I said that shit wrong.
Win championships.
Offense win games, defense win championships. And I think Tom Brady got the good teammates. He's just not a GOAT in my eyes, you know.
He's really basically
What the mic to you first?
He is for real, basically like the LeBron. Like wherever LeBron went, he actually had a super team wherever he went. So
I don't know about.
But also, I'm not well versed, but at the same time, with the whole LeBron thing, I'm sorry, with the whole LeBron thing, it shows that just because you have a super team doesn't mean you're going to win. So, at the same time, you can have a super team, but
Case in point, you remember when Kobe, Steve Nash, and who else? Howard, dude, yeah, Dwight Howard was on the same team. I'm just saying that's a huge example, bro. It's just like if shit don't click, shit's just not gonna click. You can be as talented as you want and everything, but you could have several talented people on the team and they could not mesh well at all.
Nash did play for the Lakers, didn't he?
Yes, he
I
did.
forgot about that.
Hey, you forgot about it because it didn't make headway. But if they did, great, if they did wonderful and everything, they would have been like, okay, they're a super team. But if they suck, it's like, oh yeah, well that was a waste. Like that's how people see it. And it's just like the Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Tony Kukoc, and what's the other dude? Dennis Rodman conversation and everything. Like, yeah, you can even say that in a sense was kind of like a super team because they were all good as shit, but it's not because they were good as shit. They were just good at playing their position. And that's what it is. Like, you know, it's just super teams wise. Like, if like, come on, like even the Nets didn't make it to the finals, bro. Like,
I was about to say that.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I was about to say,
we all thought the Nets were going to go up against the Lakers in the final and end up being like the Bucks versus the Suns. So that's why I'm just like all this super team nonsense. Just I shit on it because it's just like it ain't shit.
I think that's because if Harden, Kyrie, and Durant would have played more games together, they would have had a better seat, and they would have had more ranking. But for Kyrie to just keep on sitting out just because he wanted to sit out, that shouldn't have worked out like that.
Sorry, I was eating my tater tots. I didn't even. You can pretty much say it again. It's just like, but it's just like you can probably like you can respond.
super teams don't define champion. It's how you play, you know.
Yeah.
Like
Then again, aren't you just speaking against your case of Tom Brady not being the GOAT then?
we're talking about an individual, all right?
Yes, and we're talking about his position as a quarterback.
Okay, but does he run the defense though? That's the real question.
What do you have to run the defense for?
Defense when you can't okay. You gotta have both. Okay, you gotta have 11 guys play defense. You gotta have 11 guys play offense.
Yeah, but at the same time, you can have a defense stop the other team all day, every day. Yeah. But if the offense doesn't do shit, then the defense is all the defense's attempts are in vain.
The code word of the day is balance. You got to be balanced. Like, you know, you can't have too much of one or one of the other. You just got to be balanced with it. You got to have a really good offense. I feel like defense is way more important because if they score on your ass, bro, it is what it is. It's just, that's the main difference. And I feel like that's what really fucks us up. Like when the Panthers and everything, when they went up against the Broncos, it was experience for defense. Like, yeah, sure, we had a pretty strong defense, but it wasn't shit because when we went up against experience. Dude, when I think about that, I go into a deep depression, bro. Because that's why I had a T-shirt on and everything.
As a Carolina fan, I feel you, bro. It was hard for me.
Dude, 2015 was a magical time to be a Panther fan because it's like after years of just us sucking, bro, and then we were just killing it like we were freaking like Justice League type shit. I tell you, bro, I felt like I was watching a superhero. Cam Newton was a superhero to me, bro. He was Superman in real life, and dude was like literally like a quarterback that used to take and make the touchdowns. Like if nobody else was doing it.
In a cape.
What?
He is a crybaby in a cape.
All right, that's Justice saying he was a crybaby in a cape. And I'm like, I say cut the negativity. Because I'm telling you, you're not really seeing how magical that time was. They gave us free Krispy Kreme donuts. Not free, it was less price. So everybody was getting diabetes, okay? Everybody. 1, 2, like, I'm telling you, everyone was so friendly trying to gather up good karma for this championship win that like there was old white folks telling me that they love me and my brother. I don't even know you. I'm talking like 5 minutes. There was white folks started conversations with me about like cream cheese Krispy Kreme donuts, and I never tried it to this day. But it's just like the fact that I was going to try it, it was still in the air. So it's like I don't know. Shit on Cam Newton if you want, but that time was magical. That's all I'm using the term magical. Like I ate like Lucky Charms this morning, man.
Yeah.
During that year, that was like when I first moved here. So like, I would always get asked, "Was you a Tar Heels or a Duke fan?" And I didn't know how to answer that question, so I would just answer Duke because it just sounded more better.
I answer Duke too.
Right.
Even though my dad went to NC State and hated Duke and UNC.
Right.
Like,
I brought up the fact that I was an Eagles fan. They were going to bring up the Panthers, and like, well, all right, well, okay, okay.
I mean, but around here ain't much Panthers fans, you know, around here. Mostly people are Cowboys fans.
Y'all bandwagons for real.
Yeah, during that time, most people were bandwagons.
I can't talk shit about anybody's team right now because my team is the Giants, so I can't say shit.
I don't even have a team. I just watch the show and be like, okay, well, who's going to win this time? Oh, well.
My team won something within the past 5 years, so.
Who do y'all think taking the Super Bowl this year?
I ain't gonna lie. I want Baltimore to win. They deserve it. Like Lamar Jackson, that man could throw and run. So, and they defense are tough.
But someone want to say the Chargers.
Yeah, some people want to say the Chargers.
I just be like, whatever, man. I know it just seems like I'm just not the deepest football fan. It's just like after 2015, it's hard, man. It's just like, yeah, this team can win, but it's not my damn state, so who cares? Like, it should just.
If we was talking about basketball, then I would be able to analyze that shit way more different.
Yeah, because basketball is like you get like the personalities, you get like the sense of like who's gonna come up next and everything. I know people wanted the Atlanta Hawks to kind of win, like with well, some people did, some people didn't, but they showcased a lot.
Football is because of the commercials. You watching more commercials in the game. So.
Facts. You watch
bro, no, seriously, those damn commercials, bro. I feel like it's like millions of dollars just to put your commercial up there for your company.
Just to put up one commercial, 30-second commercial. You spending like $1 million, $2 million with celebrities on them and stuff. Just like.
Just give a little Chris Paul and the ball. It's all today.
Yeah. All it.
Three from the far and say stay far. Something like.
All it is capitalism.
No, imagine that was somebody's actual shit. Be like, whenever they see the three, State Farm. State Farm. Had somebody else when they dunk, Geico.
Sometimes they really do be trying to I feel like they be coming up with shit at the last minute sometimes. I can't get that whole puppy monkey baby commercial out of my head. I'm thinking about who wrote this shit? Really?
That was such a weird fucking commercial.
Really?
It's honestly, they must have been on some type of acid, drugs, weed, coke, something.
But can you blame them, dude? It's just
Super Bowl.
It was a Super Bowl. It was like a Mountain Dew commercial.
It was a Mountain Dew.
It was just some weird animal thing saying
puppy monkey baby. Yeah, puppy monkey baby. I was like, you know what I think is they just ran out of ideas because it's like they're just trying to.
I'm like, yo, you couldn't hire somebody to say, "Here's Mountain Dew, drink it. It's good."
Let's talk about halftime performances because people really shit on the Travis Scott one for sure.
Prince. That's my favorite. Prince was my favorite.
Oh yeah, because Prince had got like, "Hey yo, I'm playing Purple Rain, make it rain," and it did. It's like. Whenever you have Jesus as your hype man, you can't lose, no matter what happens in life.
Prince did a good job, I really fuck with it.
Missed opportunity, 2015 Super Bowl. I know I keep bringing this shit up. I feel like this could have made a difference, but really, when Drake and Future dropped "What a Time to Be Alive," they should have been the main ones performing throughout that whole.
It wasn't too much money though,
But money well spent though. I feel like more people would have watched.
But you gotta think about it. A lot of people aren't Drake or Future fans like that.
The white man is it.
The white Beckys and the white dad.
You really sleep on white people as hip hop fans, bro. I swear,
I know mostly white people are hip hop fans, but you gotta understand, they're the parents of these white teens who are fans don't usually listen to hip hop like that. You guys see it from a.
They listen to it to stay hip.
Yeah, to stay, to quote unquote stay hip.
I mean, it's a Super Bowl. Everyone's gonna watch it regardless. And it's just I feel like to make it go viral though, to put Drake and Future at that damn time, it would have been I gotta watch it. And do you even remember who did a halftime performance for that year?
I think it was Shakira, wasn't it?
It was no.
They always get fucking Shakira to do everything. Or Slash.
Yeah, in 2020 it was Shakira, and I remember I was at my friend's house and I was watching the halftime show.
No, was it Beyonce? I think it was Beyonce because she had a Pepsi deal or something like that during that time.
Oh yeah, and it was Bruno Mars. I think Bruno Mars and Beyonce. It's just coming back to me now because it's like I really didn't give a shit.
It was always ran by Pepsi. That's why I remember that
Yeah.
Pepsi shit.
I'm about to say, because I remember last time I saw the Super Bowl like around other people. I think it was 2019, and I think that was the one with J Lo and Shakira.
Yeah.
All I know is Drake and
All I
Future.
remember was that Shakira was like, "Oh." I'm like,
Yeah.
what in the world?
I remember that specifically because that was before COVID, and we was all in the fucking student union. I remember you being there too.
Like watching which one? Watching which one?
It was the Super Bowl. It was like,
Was it the one with 49ers?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, 49ers in the round.
Oh,
Chiefs
Chiefs in the round.
49ers?
Yeah.
I was here. That was like 2 years ago, right?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah, that was a brick ago, man. It feels like
That was a fun party, a fun watch party. That was just a fun day. That was a fun night. That was a fun night.
Oh god.
I think around that time I went to go get high with two people. I think it was Tarzan and what's his name? Oh, what weed? What's wrong with weed? Everybody smokes weed.
You putting this on tape?
It's HBCU.
You the first.
Oh, well, I recall smoking up with Tarzan and what was his name? Shit, I forgot his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the weed.
It was easy to remember old other dude's name because the name was Tarzan. It was Tarzan and what was the dark skinned brother that was usually hanging out with Tarzan?
Yeah, I'm trying to think because I think I know who you're talking about, but
Yeah, it's hard. Anyway, it was Tarzan and this other dude. Like I had some shit from Cali and everything. I felt really proud of myself. That shit really hit that time too.
I had some Delta 9 and nothing ever hit like that before.
Yeah, man. Every time I smoke weed, I start feeling sad, bro. That's the thing. It's just I miss time while I used to smoke weed and I was just happy as shit. And I'm like, ooh wee. This nigga's really showing his baby pics.
No, my mom just sent me this picture.
Are you the one with the black shirt and the afro? Oh, you got the.
It's obvious. It's obvious.
I mean, it could be your cousin. Oh yeah, that's right. You are the lightest
Yeah.
one in that picture.
you like you've been kidnapped.
Oh, don't even say that. Kidnap. No.
What's kidnapped? What's the lightest one?
Maybe you were put there for diversity reasons.
I'm gonna be the poster kid on the front page of the pamphlet say that welcome your kids here. It's like
Yeah, man. Those damn pamphlets, man. We're talking a hell of a lot about like Tom Brady and like football shit and everything. Do you feel like there'll be another sport they'd make that'll like overtake NFL or basketball? Or is it just gonna be NFL basketball for years?
if they bring back lingerie football, I guess something like that would do something.
Nah. Because people actually watch football because they actually respect it. Dudes only watch lingerie football because it's lingerie.
That is facts.
And even still, a lot of people will get shamed because it's like, oh, y'all niggas just being horny. Stop being weird.
Same for the strip club,
Yeah, like nobody respects the strip club when you think about
Nobody goes there
it.
to see the person dance. They just want to see ass.
They just want titties in their face.
No,
That's
imagine like a rugby type setting, like a rugby type sport, right? But you can actually fight for the ball, like hockey type thing.
Actually, you know what I'm thinking? Cobra Kai is bringing so much like interest into like karate. I'm thinking maybe karate is gonna come back again.
Nah.
I can see.
Televised.
Because even,
televised karate.
No,
It'll be like the new boxing. It'll be like
I'm mad though because boxing really had its heyday like in the 90s.
no, boxing's coming back with Tyson Fury, and it was Andy Ruiz that did it for me,
it
man.
is kind of coming
It's
back.
coming back. It's on a slow.
Incline.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching Jake Paul, the Paul brothers fighting.
Sadly, that's been the most popular thing when it comes to boxing, and that's the thing that's sad because that just means that it's just now for the spectacle as opposed to actual fighting.
It is sad, but at the same time, it's entertaining because
Don't y'all watch the tournaments, the karate tournaments and stuff like that on like Instagram and stuff like that?
No,
You don't watch them?
no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Go on Instagram and look up like the karate. Just look up karate. It's gonna pull up some type of fan page, and they have like a platform that's like kind of like Combat Crash. There you go. It's like the platforms are slanted, so if you fall, you can like just like kind of like just lean back and kind of fall off your back in a way. It's really cool. So if they would televise that would make money.
That's the thing. It's just like that's what Cobra Kai I feel like kind of does for me in a sense, because I'm like you see a narrative and everything with a lot of these like were once like kind of weak like characters, and then like their whole personality, their lives just changed because they learned to like pretty much stand up for themselves in a sense. I would have really needed shows like that maybe some years ago, man, because it's just like, oh, what's up? What you looking at?
There's a YouTube channel called like Street Beef where you can watch people fight.
Oh yeah, street fights. Yeah, street fights are definitely a thing.
Do y'all remember the time era when there was on like the short, like on the smaller channels, there was like a street ball game always on. If they put street fights on that type of channel, on that type of base, bro, that would actually go crazy.
Remember when World Star used to
World Star.
World Star used to be like that. Now World Star all just weird promotions and stuff like that. It just,
I haven't been on World Star in the longest minute.
World Star,
it's flopped. World Star has flopped, but somehow it's nominated for the best hip hop platform.
It got nominated by who?
BET Hip Hop Awards.
Dude, BET, I don't know. BET is mad weird. I feel like let's just save that for a whole episode because I feel like I could really go on for hours talking about
I
how
stopped watching BET.
BET just doesn't work.
I stopped watching BET when they took 106 in Park off the.
Yeah, after 106 and Park went away, it was hard to get
I
in.
remember seeing Bow Wow, and I was like, this shit's about to go downhill after here.
No. My thing is that like I actually kind of enjoyed Bow Wow and them as a host. My thing is that I knew it was gonna go downhill. Well, I felt optimistic, but then I realized how bad it was whenever they had the 106 East and West. I'm like,
It kind of made sense though at the same time because the West Coast do have different type of music than the East Coast did, but at the same time they was trying to keep the beef. They try to keep that beef going with the East Coast and West Coast technically in a way.
No. My thing is that even if you do it, the problem that I have with it is that they try to have all of it go on at the same time. They literally try to have two shows mashed into one with like a whole bunch of other shit, and it's still the same singular top 10. I'm just like, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I missed the times of Roxy and what's his name? What was the other dude's name?
Roxy and Terrence.
Yeah, Roxy and Terrence and everything. You can kind of feel there was a little bit of a tension between them because like they were on again. Because they're on again, off again, like you know.
I watched a YouTube video that explained like the tension that was between him and Roxy, especially during one episode where he said something real mean to her, and they went to a commercial break. And afterwards, Roxy was like on the other side of this camera, not trying to talk to him or like even like mess with him like that. I remember that episode.
But good for Roxy for finding more work though after that, because I haven't heard of Terrence for a minute though.
Terrence did.
What does Terrence do?
Think Like a Man.
Terrence does a lot of he did think after that he did Think Like a Man, but at the same time he's done a lot of hosting gigs too. He's like a lot more like host of like TV and whatnot. But to be fair, I enjoyed them, but nothing can beat AJ and Free.
Oh, okay, yeah, AJ and Free on AJ. I remember my most vivid moments was when when they kept having Otis video, put an Otis video, and the girls won the world with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Most annoying was when Mindless Behavior was on there because everybody thought they were that girl.
Nothing beats the time where they put the Freestyle Fridays on there.
Freestyle Fridays was the only reason why I watched 106 in Park. I could give a fuck about the top 10. I don't care what is the most popular song. Freestyle Friday is why I watched it every fucking Friday religiously. Blind Fury is one like oh my gosh.
Was he one of the dudes that took the other dude's hat off and then the dude just wailed on him?
Yeah, they started fighting and stuff. Those were the times, man.
Yeah.
No, Blind Fury didn't take anybody's hat off.
No, somebody took somebody's hat.
Yeah, somebody took
off.
it.
Yeah.
Started fighting.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Shit was
Now
crazy.
BET, it's just reruns and Tyler Perry movies.
BET is Tyler Perry Central now.
For real.
And really a whole lot of weird shit on BET Awards now because they're trying to be like progressive. I don't want to be like, do we have to entertain that conversation now or just go to like a different topic or anything? Because it's just.
What is it?
I mean, just everything in general, bro. Because it's
I
just.
think about to say something about the influence of music or what or BET or what. I don't know.
I haven't watched the BET Awards in like a minute. It's okay.
I have a question. Why is Cardi B nominated for one single that she released this year? Like, I don't.
Got nominated?
Yeah, she got nominated.
Did she win?
I don't know. She got nominated for.
I know they be picking people that don't need to be winning.
For real.
But
Wait. What did Cardi B get nominated for?
I'm trying to look it up.
But I like they. The only thing that really is keeping the BET Awards alive is really the ciphers and the freestyles.
No, but even still.
The ciphers and the freestyles is what's keeping the BET alive, like the BET Awards active.
My dude.
But because some of the performances, like the people that they have performing and then the songs they perform, is like, why would you perform that song?
No, my thing is that my thing about it is that when it comes to the ciphers and whatnot, you think about the BET Hip Hop Awards. Remember, they're separate awards now. It's not all the same thing.
They're separate awards.
Yeah. BET Hip Hop Awards has the ciphers.
Yes, BET Hip Hop Awards got the ciphers. BET Awards got all the.
That's when they do all the remember.
There's a lot of awards.
Remembrance and all that stuff.
Don't make no sense.
Honestly, with award shows, it's just I don't know. I'm just not as invested in it anymore and everything. Like really, I feel like success. When I see like success as an artist, I think about like Russ or Logic or anything like that.
Did you know the VMAs was on last night?
Yes.
I didn't know. Didn't know.
I did not know.
The only reason why I knew it was on is because I kept on seeing pictures of Lil Nas X's dress. That was it.
Yeah, because people started complaining. Anytime this nigga does anything, somebody's complaining about it. I know it's all for controversy. Like y'all don't really see that the whole point of this is just to bring controversy, right?
My thing is that no matter what anybody can talk shit about Lil Nas X all they want to. They cannot tell me this man is not a marketing fucking genius.
I mean, or that's just in his contract. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
No,
maybe
it's not
he's in debt. He just really wants to work hard.
Sir, who else is thinking about making a prosthetic stomach for them to be pregnant for when they drop their fucking album?
Yeah, I mean, some people are really shitting on it.
6 shoes other than Cardi.
Make what?
Who would make devil attire?
Yeah, no, honestly, when he did that shit, that was like, okay, you're doing too fucking much.
Yeah, he do be doing too much.
I feel like, because it's like, when I think back, it's just like to the Old Town Road. Because like the Old Town Road days, it's like, you know, that's the kind of.
It was like for kids.
Yeah, that was the vibe I was fucking with. Because it's like, okay, everybody is like messing with this. It's all viral. Like, and it's like, yeah, the Old Town Road type Lil Nas.
I feel like he went from PG to R rated.
Hella quick.
But to be fair, just because you get blow up off a PG song doesn't mean you're PG.
That's true.
That's a good point.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but that's like the Miley Cyrus thing. Like when they get older and everything, it's like, you know, what would I look like doing kids songs? Like this dude went like
That's different though. That's different. She been in the industry since she was like fucking 14.
yeah, that would make sense though. Like, and it's just like Lil Nas said, it's like day and night type shit. And it's just like yeah, like I like riding horses and I'm a cowboy and I'm black, but I kind of rap sometimes. And it's just like now it's just like dude is just like.
I have a question. Do you think his album was going #1? That's Lil Nas X.
His album, I don't know, but I will say that Industry Baby is fucking fire. I don't give a damn what nobody says.
I'm gonna keep my mouth closed.
I don't really know because I haven't really been keeping up like with his music. Because it's like I don't know. I'm just like a Nas kind of like with King's Disease. That's kind of what I'm focused on and everything. It's just like, you know, when people like complain about dude, I'm just like, you do realize you don't have to watch any of this, right?
Watch him, you know what I'm saying?
And that's the point. That's the point. He's doing him, regardless of whatever the fuck y'all gotta say. And at the same time, it's just like, if you're gonna complain about him, he likes that.
So that leads me to my answer. So I'm going to say my answer.
Say it.
Is if the LGBTQ community is the main supporter of Lil Nas X, like, so opposed like to the straight people that's not going to watch it just to talk about it, you know what I'm saying, not to listen to it, to enjoy it. So I mean, if he goes #1, it's because of the LGBTQ community that's really supporting him mainstream.
I don't even know if that's the case, because there's a lot of straight people that fucks with his music. Because even if the visuals are all weird or whatnot, the music itself is still pretty fucking good. Montero is still pretty fucking good. Goddamn, Industry Baby is still pretty fucking good.
I would say Industry Baby, but not Montero. I would.
That shit is. I'm sorry. That shit is catchy as fuck.
It's catchy, but I don't know. I wouldn't put it in my.
It's not going. A lot of things can go into my music arsenal, but Lil Nas X is not in my music arsenal.
I mean, it's
He
really.
wasn't in my music arsenal when he
No,
dropped.
my bad. Not
Old Town
Montero.
Road.
Yeah, wait. Call Me By Your Name. Is Call Me By Your Name Montero?
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah. It's a good song. I like it.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. I go straight to Nas or just Logic or you know
Straight to Wu-Tang and just call it a day.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't none.
or J. Cole and everything. Like especially J. Cole's freaking like the off season, bro. I'd stay on repeat. I just feel like with all the music in the world, why even complain about somebody like
I got Lil Nas X, you know.
Like, you really don't have to listen to it. I know, like, Lil Boosie especially, like, I can understand because it's just, I know it's, like, a different time. Like, you always got to have that one person, like, hey, okay, like, you're doing way too much now. And you're going to have that yin-yang type thing and everything, as I get it.
Saying he was doing way too much a while ago. But at the same time,
Everybody's saying Boosie doing a little bit too much at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he's focusing a little bit too much. Like, you do realize you don't know this person, one.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, I feel like at the same time, it's just like, you know, when it comes to television programs, you know, it's like, but who watches TV though, bro? Like, I have my whole Fire Stick and TV up, and I've been trying to find batteries for my damn shit. I don't even do this shit because I be asleep or I'm trying to do work, bro. It's just, I don't have time.
Only time I watch TV is for sports, live sports. That's all I watch TV for.
That's the aspects of growing
I
up.
don't even do that. I just watch highlights on YouTube. That's it.
And you can literally just put on like Avatar, The Last Airbender for your kids or something like that. It's just like
You got live sports on Hulu. Did you know that Hulu has live sports?
Super dead.
and it's like literally Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, dude.
Baker Mayfield sitting there. Do you have Hulu? You know that Hulu have live sports.
And HBO Max is just like, I don't know. There's so many things you can watch. Dude, HBO Max was a problem for me because there was like way too much shit to watch.
It's way too much good shit up there.
That shit is perfect. HBO Max has like the greatest movies ever.
Got Samurai Jack and everything, bro. I was shocked, bro. Me and my dad love Samurai Jack. I can't wait to move back to Virginia, bro, so we can sit and watch because he hasn't watched the last season yet. I'm trying to put him on it so much, bro.
That last season is so good. Oh my fucking.
People think it went way too fast. I feel like it was the first couple episodes I was really fucking with, you know, like where it's just like he kind of lost his sword. He's trying to like, you know,
Trying to get it back and everything like that. I haven't seen it in so long though, so I have to watch it. I have to watch it from the first.
I never watched Samurai
You're
Jack.
missing out. You need to watch that.
Thank God, dude. I envy you, bro. If I could watch it for the first time again, all over
I'm
again.
gonna hold you. Yeah, no, I absolutely.
You need to watch Samurai Jack. I mean, not Samurai Jack.
I watched
Afro
like
Jack.
one episode.
Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai, yo, that shit go hard.
Bro,
That shit go hard.
Do y'all play the video game, bro? The video game soundtrack, dude, the gameplay fucking frustrated the shit out of me. Cause Ninja have these games, you had to cut the body parts into little pieces and shit, and I would never get them shits right. It's like way out of time. It's like, nigga, it's hard. And it's just like, yeah, but the soundtrack on the video games.
RZA is the shit, bro.
RZA is the shit, bro.
Speaking of RZA, did y'all watch the new season?
I have not watched the first episode yet. I've been meaning to watch that shit.
Bro, I'm super upset that they didn't put more episodes on it yet. It's more episodes coming on like every Wednesday. Or
Yeah, I
something
know,
like that.
and I'm mad because I'm just like the way they ended off the first season. I'm just like,
I'm very
I
upset.
hate y'all so much.
I'm very upset how they didn't incorporate more music that they made in the 36 chamber, even though. All right, you gotta watch the second season.
They didn't. I'm about to say they're just
Yo.
getting to that. They didn't get to that yet.
But they only made the 7th chamber so far.
Yeah, but at the same time, is that like it was still in the early stages of them like forming. So, like
I'm telling you, watch season 2, bro.
I say, they weren't Voltron yet. They're still Bumblebee.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. That's a good point because they really aren't yet. They really aren't yet.
Yeah, but no, for really though, Samurai freaking Jack, man. I'm sorry, cause my dad's African as hell. So like just introducing him to cartoons and shit, he just be seeing SpongeBob. It's like, man, what's this shit? But I put on Samurai Jack, bro, and it's just like, dude, like that was like our show, man. In the first episode, no dialogue at all. It was just, what's it, Gennady Tartakovsky, something like that, and everything.
Tartakovsky.
Gennady Tartakovsky even made Primal 2 and everything. He really owns the scenes with just silence, bro.
Yes, he does.
One thing he
masters
does,
that shit. Yeah, one thing he does amazingly is saying nothing but saying everything at the same time. He allows you to really see, not hear what's going on. He's literally the epitome of show don't tell.
Really, man. And even when it's sad because he had to leave Samurai Jack first, like do the whole Clone Wars, Star Wars, another good show, like the early Star Wars, the Clone
That's
show.
what he put his touch on it. That's why.
Literally, man. And it's just like,
I never watched any Star Wars movies at all.
No, it's one of the
that's
shows.
all right. That's okay. That's
Shows. It was, I think it was the one on Disney.
you have a long life ahead of you.
There was on. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, Cartoon Network.
But it wasn't like the 3D one. I'm talking about the animated 2D version and everything. That's the something that you got to check out for real. I think it's on YouTube and everything, you know. And it's just like that was when it was on Cartoon Network. So it's just like, you know, that was before Disney acquired Star Wars and everything. Yo, how y'all feeling about Disney acquiring Star Wars? Movies were pretty shit. I know you don't like Star Wars, but
I wasn't interested in Star Wars.
I know you're interested.
I am interested. I haven't. Yes, I am a nerd. I'm a lover of it.
Stuck in the geek culture.
Exactly. Come to the geek side. Anyway, I honestly don't like it because it's like Disney just buying everything. They own National Geographic. Like, why do you need to?
Disney own ESPN, ABC. What else?
I'm just saying, when you got hella bread.
Wait. They own them, or I thought they partnered with them?
They own.
Dude, Disney got some bread, bro. Come on, man.
No, I know they got some bread.
To buy the amount of fireworks that they do every day. Yes.
Honestly, I feel like Disney could buy the country. Like, just give it like maybe 3 decades.
They're gonna run.
But yeah, anyway, yeah. Disney could definitely buy the country for sure. Like, honestly, and I'm gonna tell you to like this. It's just like, cause like they literally have like Disneyland and, you know, all this, you know, attraction, and they got like all this stuff like Star Wars, Marvel. Dude, like seriously, they made an MCU, like they made the MCU like a force, a huge force that it's just like, it's just a part of life now. Y'all even seen the clips of Andrew Garfield like literally being on the set of No Way Home? I'm sorry to spoil it for you, but he's gonna be on No Way Home. Dude, I'm sorry to say it, but it's just like, anyway, he made a comment where just like, because, you know, like, it's different for Amazing Spider-Man and the original Spider-Man. Because original Spider-Man had like he had the organic web slingers and everything, and he doesn't, and he says like, so what, you got like web blood? So that's what Andrew Garfield says, like, so what, you got like web blood or something like that? It was like in the captions and everything at the bottom. I'm like, bro, I'm already ready for this movie.
No, because at the same time, Peter had to wait, it did come out of his
Which Peter?
You know which Peter, the OG Peter.
Oh, OG Peter.
Yes, Toby, our boy, our favorite. Well, my favorite. Yes, our favorite. Okay, bet I was making sure. Yeah, no, his shit did come out of his wrist, didn't it?
What?
The webs.
Yeah, he was organic. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like Andrew Garfield's character had to use a machine.
That's true. I didn't really watch Amazing Spider-Man.
I ain't like Far From Home like, at all.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna say
That's one of the stronger ones, to be honest. Because, dude, Mysterio as a villain, bro, like, seriously.
Because the authenticity of Spider-Man has really went downhill. Because I see Spider-Man being bit by a spider and becoming Spider-Man, not having an authentic suit made by Iron Man.
It's just a different retelling, bro. I'll say it like this. I'll say it.
Literally, Tom Holland is the epitome of Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
As a kid.
Yeah, saying literally. Whenever fucking. God damn it. Whenever Stan Lee says, this is literally the epitome of what. This is literally the encapsulation of what I envisioned when I made Peter Parker. He is the top Spider-Man, regardless of whatever the fuck you want to say. I get you may love Tobey Maguire more. I understand that.
To be honest, I feel like the MCU is trying to build him around like as the next Iron Man. Not like in the sense he's gonna be like the Iron Man, but he's just gonna be the center moving forward.
But that makes total sense because he's a genius just like Tony was.
It's not just the genius thing because he has more traction. Okay, though we have Spider-Man like in yeah. What the?
That makes sense though.
Yeah, like cause Spider-Man, like you had Spider-Man in high school, Spider-Man in college, Spider-Man in like, you know, like as an adult.
Cause think about it, Spider-Man is either a student or a fucking nationally renowned, world-renowned goddamn scientist.
Yeah.
He's like a fucking leading scientist on shit, or he's a student. It's either or.
And there's more time to really build around him and everything.
Basically create the Goblin formula for Harry on this. The third Amazing Spider-Man, the second Amazing Spider-Man.
I don't know. I didn't watch.
I think it was to cure something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, no. Amazing Spider-Man is kind of like I don't want to say I didn't care or anything, but it's just like, you know, I like it, but it's just I felt like it was kind of lazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're trying too hard, but not trying in the right way. Like how Uncle Ben dying, like trying to. I gotta hang my head in shame because it's like, dude, did I really just watch this shit and just analyze this shit at this age? Like I don't care. I should be like enjoying these movies. I shouldn't be like, well, no, it didn't happen like that. It's just like, You know, it just really fucks with you because Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man is pretty okay, but it feels like, you know,
Andrew is the pretty boy that. Andrew is like the pretty boy that acts like he's a loner, even though he's not actually a loner.
so basically like the ultimate Spider-Man when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not like the original Spider-Man. Like Tobey Maguire.
Actually, no. The ultimate Spider-Man is Miles Morales.
You know, it's Miles Morales now. I mean, like in the beginning, like when it was like, yeah, like you kind of like, yeah, it's this like real world type stuff. But it was like Peter Parker wasn't like, you know, a nerd. He was a regular life type nerd.
Yeah.
But it's like, you know, what? Yeah. But really, what really made Tobey Maguire's excuse me, sir, we're doing a podcast. You know, yeah, I'm just saying, it's just a hella laugh in the background and shit.
July. What? You remember the thing that happened on Andre's Day?
Wow, when he made shit more awkward.
Yeah. When he was talking to D.
To D?
Or I think you were in the back.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Andre is like,
A little bit of a detour here, fellas. Keep in mind we're at a HBCU.
When we playing spades.
Oh, what do you do? I'll let you tell. You tell.
Okay, so pretty much he was just saying, it was like, he said something to,
He walked up out of nowhere and said, hey, do you need something?
yeah, you literally just like, hey, do you need something? He was like, no. He's like, oh, well, I'm sorry, don't tell Nemo. He's like, yo, you're making this a lot more weird than it has to be.
Because he's backing up, he's tripping over book bags, and he's stumbling over words. He's like, don't tell Nemo. It's like, oh, it wasn't bad, too. He said Nemo's going to kill me.
Yes, literally, he was like, part of the match. Yes, Solomon. He's silent.
I've seen him before. I'm so sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, but back to topic, because I know a little bit of a detour. But anyway, what made Tobey Maguire's character so endearing? Because it's just like, you know, it was early 2000s and stuff, which is like, that's when cinema was just like the shit. Like, it wasn't just superhero movies. Everything was popping. You had like Matrix and all types of shit.
You had romance movies, you had action movies, you had crime movies, you had horror movies. Well, during the 2000s, the only horror movie during that time was like probably Amityville Horror or Boogeyman, Grudge. So yeah, during that time, horror movies was going.
The only thing is, I really loved about early 2000s is that there was more shit to go to. Like everybody, when they go to a movie, they want to like something like a sequel to something or something else.
You literally had options when you went to the movie theater. Now,
you had variation.
Like I could sneak inside of a movie theater. I could go into the movies and go sneak into another movie because it was just so many movies to go watch.
Yeah, and it's just like the cool thing, you know, about Thursday. And Spider-Man, what made it cool, like as a movie, you kind of had a lot of these other themes kind of bleed into it in a sense. Like you got the horror aspect with like the Green Goblin setting things on fire, and that brutal fight was hella horror. Like as a kid, they're like, dude, shit, damn, Spider-Man getting his ass kicked and everything. I'm like, oh shit.
My thing is that like, I'm surprised nobody talks about how. In the original Spider-Man, Green Goblin just threw one of his goblin bombs, and these motherfuckers get incinerated. Like literally, their bones turn to dust. I'm just like,
and then like Spider-Man just like, ooh.
No, you don't. You remember? Like remember when it was a parade? It was the day of the parade, right? And like the fucking Green Goblin came out, and he was attacking all the people that were sitting at the like on the ledge, and that shit was falling. Same thing with Mary Jane was up there. Remember, like, she was, like, hanging off the shit, and then he came up and saved her and shit, but he also threw the fucking goblin bomb or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Like, deep, and then fucking skeletons disintegrated into nothing.
Yeah, it was kind of brutal at point, even as a kid, but it was real life. That's the thing, like, you know, Spider-Man, if it was Spider-Man in real life, like, of course it's going to be blood, of course it's going to be,
You know what's crazy?
you know.
I didn't watch the first Spider-Man until after I watched the second one.
That's okay, because the second one is the stronger one, but it's just like, you
The
know.
second one was the best one out of every single one.
Yeah, but dude, it's just like, but what made Tobey Maguire's character so endearing though, and I'm trying to stay on topic, it's just because it's just like, for real though, like you really could feel like the struggles he had and everything.
Yeah.
You know his parents wasn't there. You know people treating him like trash and everything. You know, although sometimes like that whole bullying kid, they never really explain why they're bullying the kid. I don't know why.
He stole his girlfriend.
And it was his best friend. It's just like, we all have those situations. I feel like he was more relatable.
I was about to leave out too.
Oh, Big J about to leave and Poetic Justice about to leave. Yeah. So wait, just set up.
Peace out, everybody. Don't do drugs. Stay blessed.
Yep.
Peace out.
Stay blessed.
Don't do weed. Not just kidding.
Or Delta 9. But it's just like, yeah, what made that one so endearing is because it's like, you know, you really felt like for him, like as a character, like, you know, the mistakes he's made, like you're like, you're Spider-Man at the same time too. It's just like he's trying to get the money to get the car to impress the girl and everything. You know, you get powers, you're gonna do some selfish shit at first, and then at times where the selfishness catches up to you, and it cost him his uncle Ben.
That was okay. So what I loved about that shit, right? Because that's like the best fucking thing ever. I know it's an exaggeration, but
It's the best thing. His uncle freaking died.
No, I mean like the way they told the story, because at the same time he got shafted from homeboy. Who's just like, oh no, that's not my problem. Then motherfucker gets robbed. He runs like, hold that. He's like, stop him. He stole from me. He looks back at him because he just shafted him. So we all understand why he feels like this. We all understand
it. We get it.
And empathize. Like, oh yeah, no, fuck you. Then it's like, that's not my problem. He runs out. Turns out he's the reason why Uncle Ben gets killed. The one time where he could have been selfless, could have saved his uncle. The one time he was giving back what people gave to him, it cost him something so near and dear to his life.
Yeah, and it's really sad because, like, you know, we all have the, you know, it really touches on that with great power comes great responsibility. And it's just like, because it's just for anybody, man, you know, people are going to be shitty to you. People are complete, but you have to have the sense of just like, you know, you got to always do the right thing. And like, we all struggle with that day to day. There are people who treated me like shit for years, man. And I feel like you take an L every time you react to that. You know, if you're the better person, you just got to have to rise above and just do what's right and everything. But don't be so much of a pushover and everything that it's just like, you know, it is what it is. But it's just like Spider-Man's case, he had heightened strength, all this powers, and he just didn't use it. And it cost him his uncle and everything, you know. But what if it cost somebody else's life, you know?
That's the thing too. And because the thing about it that like, it hit him so close to home, and it made him realize and like really relish on what he said. Because the last thing he said to him, great power comes great responsibility. That's the reason why I remember this shit 20 fucking years later. But at the same time, the reason why it was so potent was because his selfishness is the reason why he lost someone near. If he had just been selfless like he is as he's Spider-Man, his uncle would still be alive, and he wouldn't have to deal with this guilt. Because it's not only like his uncle got shot, oh no, I'm the reason why he died. I'm responsible for not stopping him, which would have stopped my uncle from dying.
Yeah, and in a sense that's when Peter Parker and Spider-Man kind of split in a sense like that, because they were kind of one and the same in a way. Because it's just like, you know, I can use this to get what I want, what Peter Parker wants. But now it's just like, you know, they can't really like, you know, we can't just be like the coexist in the same, like my selfishness can't overclap like this whole the powers and stigma that stand with it. And I think that's really, really cool. And another thing is just like, what really, really gets me is just like, you really feel for him when he goes after the dude, bro. It's like, oh, come on, man, give me a chance. It's like, what about my uncle? You gave him a chance. And I'm like, dude.
Yes, and that's the scene I was actually going to talk about too, because I'm like, it hits so hard to home, because it's like, you want him to get revenge on him because he killed his Uncle Ben. But at the same time, it's like, is this what a superhero would do? It's such a weird conflict of interest, because it's like, I want to take revenge. I want to do what I feel is right, what I feel as though you're taking away from me. But at the same time, it's like, damn, am I supposed to be Spider-Man right now? Or am I supposed to be Peter? It's like, how the fuck do I deal with this? Who am I supposed to be right now?
You know, and it's just like, you know, that's why it's kind of fitting for the character to kind of like die on his own. Then he like kind of trip, because it just kind of leaves. It's just like, it needs to really take some time to really think.
Out of his hands.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so it's just like, but moving forward and everything, was just like, when it goes to like Spider-Man 2, which really makes it like
I'm sorry, Spider-Man is so fucking good.
Yeah,
Spider-Man is just written so fucking.
The third one was just a comedy when you think about it, but it's just
but it was hilarious.
But it has its own stance in pop culture. So many memes have come from that. Just the third movie alone.
Dark Peter, fucking
the dancing Bully Maguire.
Bully Maguire is fucking hilarious.
But it's just like, at the same time, Spider-Man 2, man, like Spider-Man 2 was actually very cathartic in a sense too, because it's just like, you know, we see what the struggles it is like kind of balance Spider-Man and Peter Parker at the same time. And it's just like, you know, when he loses his powers, he sees it as relief. But until he really, really needs it, it's like, you know, really touches back on his heart and everything. He had to give up on Mary Jane so many times. It's just like, you know, you really feel for like, damn, this nigga,
like, that's the thing, because
I didn't want to speak on that.
bro, he been chasing her since high school, my nigga. since high school.
And Mary Jane was feeling him too, bro. You can think back at so many females that you missed out on, or probably were feeling you because it just wasn't the right time and everything like that. And it comes.
It was really the correct time every single time that Mary Jane was there, though. So.
And that's why it sucks so much. Cause it's like, bro, if he wasn't Spider-Man, this nigga would be clapping cheeks every day.
Like really, but it's just like, you know, it's not even really that. That's not the big high point of that, you know. To me, the high point was the freaking the fucking subway fight scene with Dr. Octopus and everything.
Yeah, that's an iconic scene. But also, before we go further in Spider-Man 2, we gotta talk about how, like, I'm sorry, Spider-Man 2 was a great film, but we can't speak on Spider-Man 1 like it's not right there. I'll give Spider-Man 2 slightly better. Bro, think about the ending of Spider-Man 1. Somebody who he saw as a father figure, who was also taken over by the fucking Green Goblin persona. He tried to convince him, said, Peter, help me. I need help. The whole time setting up for a fucking glider to fucking kebab this nigga. And then he
Shit was mad brutal, bro. Like really, like that whole.
Like, he had to dodge, and then he saw somebody. He lost both father figures in the same fucking movie. Think about it.
One was trying to tell him to be responsible. The other one was trying to tell him to be selfish. So it's like it's that yin yang thing again.
Like, come on, this movie is so fucking good.
Spider-Man 1 was very philosophical, man. But it's like, you know, the thing is why I bring up the Doc Ock fight. It's just because, like, literally. It's not even the iconicness of it, but it's just like in relationship to like the New Yorkers and everything, bro. Yes. Like, bro, what Spider-Man represents to them, they could have all ratted on Spider-Man, yes. But when they pull the mask off, it's like, dude, he's just like all of us. Yes. So it's iconic, like, bro, like we all could be Spider-Man in a sense, yes. Like we all could do the right thing,
like
you know?
Like this kid is out here risking his life day in and day out for all of us.
And nobody appreciated him like in the beginning of the movie, but it's not like, dude, we get it. Like we mess with you. We fuck with you. We're not going to tell nobody.
Exactly.
And everything. It's just like, you know, I feel like, you know, that's just a cool thing. I feel like him represented as a symbol. Cause I know that really bites at him when his boss is always trying to slander him at the same time too. But it's just like, but yo, Jonah Jameson, that one point, best casting ever.
Best ever. I'm telling you, he is literally the comic book put into real life, literally.
That has, bro. I swear. So I be thinking like the cartoons and everything. I feel like they just kind of pulled them out the cartoon and just put it in the movie. I'm like, this all makes sense.
Literally just copy paste insert.
But really though, one thing I really appreciated about like the character John Jones was saying, like, yeah, he was like a scumbag, but when the Green Goblin had to come in to really like take, you know, try to find like what you call
Spider-Man?
it? Yeah, try to find like who's like taking pictures of Spider-Man. I like how he still had the integrity to still not tell him and everything.
Even if I did know, I wouldn't tell you anyway.
It's like, you know, it's just I thought that was pretty cool. Who found out what?
When did Jameson find out?
No, you mean Green Goblin or Jameson found out?
No, he was saying when Goblin came in and asked
who was taking pictures. Yeah, it's like, you know, it's like, but it's like, yeah, man, it's just, there's so many dimensions to all the characters and everything. You see Mary Jane and you think like, okay, this is just like the preppy girls and everything. Then you see the other side where she has to work and everything. Yeah. She has to take shit from people.
And she'll take shit from her father too.
From her father too. And then it's just like, you know, it's just all types of shit like that.
Spider-Man 1 is such a good fucking movie. I'm sorry, that shit is goated like fuck.
It really is goated, but when you're a kid, you don't even see how deep it is. It's like, bro, it's like, ooh, Spider-Man, ooh, fight scene. Oh shit, this is so much and everything. It's like, and then like Green Goblin getting impaled and the blood live from his mouth and shit like that.
Oh my gosh, bro. Like, it's like, and then before he dies, he's like, sorry, Peter.
No, it's like, don't tell Harry.
Yes, that's what it was. Sorry, Peter. Don't tell Harry. Dies. Nigga.
Bro, and Harry Osborn's life is so tragic. A lot more tragic than we're willing to talk about. Because dude had to take a bomb to the face, bro, from his best friend and everything. Because they fell out because like he thought he killed his father. Took his best friend's girl. Yeah, but he thought he killed his father.
At the same time, you think about it though. Like the revelation when he took off the mask, he was just like, Peter. He was like, oh, fuck. You mean to tell me my best friend is responsible for my father's death?
It's a lot, man.
Come on, son.
It really does come. It feels like one of those Shakespearean like tragedies and everything. Like it really does, because it's just like he didn't kill him; he killed himself. And even when he tells us, it's like, "I'm tired of trying to convince you," and then they just start fighting and everything.
You know what? Fuck it. I just gotta beat your ass now.
Dude, Tobey Maguire, come on. I know he's been talking hella long about because it's hard to speak on Andrew Garfield without rolling your eyes. I feel like it's just like Andrew Garfield. I appreciate the performance and everything, you know, for what it is.
The fighting scenes were way better.
I feel like Jamie Foxx's Electro is kind of underrated. I know people get shit, but I feel like how he became Electro and who his character was before he became Electro was kind of shitty and everything. But it's just like Electro as a whole, bro, by Jamie Foxx, like that's kind of goated to me, because it's like Electro's supposed to be crazy and, you know, all this shit. And I really can't wait to see him in the next movie under MCU direction. Like Molina, dude, Dr. Octopus. You know you're so good when they can't even get another actor for you, bro. Dr. Octopus, Wolverine, you know, they couldn't get him. They're gonna play different Spider-Man, you know, and we're gonna feel some type of way about all of them. But it's like you can't replace Doc Ock or Wolverine, and they're trying to replace Wolverine, but it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, no. We're gonna use a daughter.
Huh?
X-23, yeah.
We're gonna use a daughter.
They're gonna use the daughter as Wolverine in the next movie.
Yeah, X-23. Yeah, they can use X-23 to stand in for Wolverine, because it's like technically Wolverine's story is done with Logan.
You know what? I feel like we missed out. This is what, you know, I know we're talking about like the actual real life action movies. I really appreciate the Lionsgate movies, like the animated movies and everything, how they're trying to bring the comics to life basically. And I was waiting for them to do like the Old Man Logan story. I know they did a Planet Hulk was pretty good. I was waiting for them to do the Old Man Logan. Yeah, Logan was a damn good movie, but I would like to see like the original, like with him like, you know, fighting like country redneck Hulks and everything. You know what I'm saying? The original when the Avengers died down.
The origin of Wolverine, basically, right?
No. When like further, like way in the future, it's like a desolate wasteland. When it's a bunch of like
all the heroes are pretty much lost and everything, you know. And Wolverine basically, Mysterio pretty much made Wolverine crazy and kill all the X-Men, because you know he has healing factor, so it's like they can do all that shit to him and he would just like, you know. And it's just like, you know, Wolverine went into a huge depression where he literally put his head next to a train track and like let the train just run over his shit for like ever, bro. And it's just like you really feel for stuff like that. I feel like that. I wish it would have been adapted into an animated feature. You know what I'm saying? And
that's too brutal to watch, or it's a show or depends.
Yeah, it is kind of brutal, but they could adapt it to something. Even Planet Hulk was kind of brutal.
I think that now they can do that. Back then they couldn't do that. Now they can definitely do that.
But they're owned by Disney though, not by Lionsgate to do that.
That's true.
I was really wanting to see Marvel Zombies adapted into animated. You know, that would have been cool too.
I think they did a what if episode about that.
We should have like a Sin City type theme
for Marvel Noir
of a Rorschach.
Like more, you know, like before Watchmen. Maybe they can make before Watchmen like as a prequel.
Like a Sin City type theme of Rorschach.
I would like that, especially the black and white, all that. Yeah, I like that.
Because we already know Rorschach's face is already white, so that's just playing off the theatrics of.
But would DC really like do well in trying to keep all that together? Like DC rocks, like when it comes to like animated film.
Fan way more than Marvel. So
my thing is, DC live action movies ain't all that. They got some hits, but
I feel like the new Suicide Squad movie was hit hard.
Yeah, like I said, they got some
hits.
hits.
The first one was crazy. The second one was terrible.
What, the new Suicide movie? The new Suicide Squad movie?
It's not terrible. It's not terrible.
The James Gunn one?
The second one was not that. It's not like the first one.
I feel like it was easier to get invested into now because it just wasn't like all over the place. Like it felt like you had Joker and then you had Harley Quinn and then you had all this. Like
Joker was a weird inclusion in the first Suicide Squad. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah, you can't be all over the place for me, man.
At
Just
the same time, it's like them because they was trying to like fucking Frankenstein two different visions of the same movie together. So
yeah, you just got to keep the narrative going, man. If you're not keeping the narrative going straight, it's just you lose me every time. That's what DC really fucks up. Is like, they mess the narrative up all the time. They didn't have to introduce Batman in a Superman sequel. They could have just.
That shit was terrible. That shit was terrible.
Bro, that shit was slow as fuck. I'm like, yo, why does it feel like it's been 3.5 hours and I'm only an hour and a half in?
And you tired, you're always sleeping, like, bro.
It's so slow. Like, there's nothing happening.
And you can still be a serious movie and be, like, you know, entertained. Like, Logan was hella serious. It had its funny moments here and there. But it was kind of serious, though. Like,
the action is what took it off. Like, the action for Logan.
And the movie Watchmen is hella serious. And I feel like I'm way more invested in that than, like, you know, Batman vs. Because it was a different time.
it just felt like it was dragging its fucking feet in the dirt.
Like it was trying too hard.
Yes, it was super long for no reason.
For no reason.
Honestly, if they would have set it up with just a Batman standalone movie, and then at the end and everything, you can kind of see like Superman, like, you know, with like crashing everything, and they just, oh, this could set up like, oh, Batman versus Superman. I would have been okay with that, although I would have wished like maybe they would have another Batman and Superman movie before they lead up to that. You know, that maybe there's some tensions.
The thing that hurts DC so much when it comes to this live movies is the fucking corporate aspect of it hurts it so fucking much. Because you have Justice League, right? I'm sorry, Joss Whedon's version of Justice League. Then you have Zack Snyder's Justice League. Two different tiers. Completely different tiers.
I need to see both of them. I need to really see both. I'm sorry, like I know maybe you're just more dedicated to the geek culture.
Aquaman. Haven't seen any of the Justice League.
I tried to watch Aquaman. Best part of Aquaman was William Dafoe to me. That's just because it's like,
hold you.
Yeah.
I can see that
because it's just like being Green Goblin and he's still like, you know, he's old, but he's not like. He's like, oh wow, he's in good health. That's good. That means he could probably come back for if he wanted to. So it kind of gave me hope that okay, Green Goblin is definitely coming. Now here we are, Green Goblin's coming back.
A whole lot of voice roles, like games and game actor portrayals and all that type of stuff.
A fucking 12 minutes. He was just doing that
12
shit.
minutes, yeah.
That's an interesting game.
And the Watchtower, I know the Watchtower and everything. He's doing all types of stuff. He's a really good like actor.
Yeah, he's amazing.
But back to what's his name? The dude that plays Molina, that plays Doc Ock and everything. What was his name? I just know his name's Molina. One of his names, something Molina, Alfred Molina. I don't know, something like that.
You look like Alfred.
Yeah, he does look like kind of an Alfred. But it's like, dude really killed that role and everything. And it's just like, you know, like good acting is really good, hard to come by, man. Like really.
Doc Ock is iconic. I don't give a damn what nobody has to say. Doc Ock is iconic. That iteration of Green Goblin is fucking iconic.
And I like how there's a sense of tragedy with him and Sandman too.
Yeah.
Sandman was hella tragic
Sandman
too.
was
Yes.
mad tragic.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. They wrote some of the, like, Sandman was written very well for Spider-Man 3. I just wish they didn't have all of the villains there. It was doing too much. You had Sandman, tragic backstory. I'm already feeling for him. I understand his pain.
And then Brock being mad at Tobey Maguire and them having the rivalry and everything.
And then
you got Green Goblin, the new Goblin.
The new Goblin, yeah, Hobgoblin. I'm just like, yo, that's a lot. That's too much.
I mean, it just kind of comes with the territory of being freaking Spider-Man, dude. Like,
I mean,
dude,
like,
like,
Rick is big.
No, I get that, but I'm also like, if you're gonna do that, might as well go for the Sinister Six. Like, if you're gonna pretty much get damn near half the Sinister Six.
Who's the Sinister Six?
the Sinister Six is a trope in the Spider-Man universe where they get 6 of Spider-Man's villains to attack them all at once.
Yeah.
Usually they'll get like the Kingpin to kind of hire them or something, like some kind of big baddie. It would usually comprise of the Shocker, Mysterio, Electro. You know, just 6 of his villains. It could be so many different people.
So, like, I think in this iteration is gonna be
Electro.
Electro is gonna be Doc Ock, Green Goblin,
Lizard.
Yeah, Lizard.
They're just going back.
I think so.
I think.
yeah.
Wait. Was it the Lizard or was it fucking?
Basically all the past villains, basically. Except
Yeah.
all the ones that matter. Like Green Goblin and Doc Ock, obviously that's 2.
Yeah. Electro's definitely coming back.
That's 3.
I'm not sure. Yeah. I think Vulture might come back.
Who? Vulture? Yeah, Vulture may come back. I didn't even think about Vulture, but yeah, Vulture. Yeah, the Vulture, the guy that played by Michael Keaton in the first movie. You ain't see the first movie as Spider-Man Homecoming, right?
Oh no.
You need to. It's really him playing like the Vulture was pretty good. I was skeptical at first, like Batman playing the Vulture, and I'm just like, Batman playing the Vulture, because like the way how they set up with like Liz being the father, being his daughter and everything, and setting up conflict and everything.
Yeah.
It was natural. It wasn't over the top. He doesn't know he's Spider-Man, but he kind of gets the idea later on.
Yeah.
You kind of feel for Michael Keaton's character as Vulture too. Yeah, take care. You kind of. Oh wow, we have a door. I never walked out that door one
I always
time.
thought it made noise.
Yeah, same. I've never walked out that door until like the last time I was eating with them. And then they walked out like, oh, y'all new niggas is weird.
Do they trash out there and everything too?
Yup.
I'm going to.
Actually, low key smart.
That's Ike smart.
I'm gonna use that door now.
I'm gonna use that door too, bro. I'm dead ass.
But it's just like, yeah, man. It's really, really cool like that. It's really, really cool. Bro.
Who?
Blue juice, bro.
I might have to relook at that part again. I don't think we recorded that. We may
I
have.
don't think you caught that.
You don't want to do
No, you don't want that. No.
I mean, that was kind of anonymous though. But anyway, like what we're talking about, okay, Electro, freaking Doc Ock, freaking
But yeah, it's supposed to be the Sinister Six of Spider-Man's biggest villains.
Biggest villains.
All team up. He's like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
and it's gonna be multiverse like type stuff. So it's like it's really gonna sell in the whole multiverse thing with Doctor Strange, and it's gonna lead to I thought Doctor Strange movie was gonna come before this.
Yeah, no, honestly, I thought it was gonna be Doctor Strange multiverse, and then we get into some other shit like Spider-Man and all that shit.
You know what's so crazy? You really do have to invest all your fucking time to watch the whole series.
Well, to be
Of
fair,
MCU or just like the WandaVision and all that.
MCU. I don't even know the difference. I don't.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't. I didn't go into Marvel until later.
yeah, that's fine. I didn't
So
either.
to understand the difference of the timelines and all that type of other stuff, because the first time watching Avengers was 2015.
Wow. Okay.
Exactly. So I'm really late and all that type of stuff. Well, I didn't watch any of the Thors. I didn't watch any of the
No,
Iron Mans except for
look,
3.
Look. I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't watch any of the Thors. I watched maybe Iron Man.
I watched the Thors. I thought the Thors were okay. I don't know why people shit on Thor.
No, everybody says the Thors is ass. You don't have to worry about the Thors. You don't have to watch them. They're
Watch
bad
the
movies.
Thors, man. It's you got to get one with the other. I mean, it's
they're
just
bad. They're bad. Same thing with the Incredible Hulk movie. Don't watch it. It's a waste of time.
I like the
yeah, the one with
No,
the.
I love the Hulk, but the Incredible Hulk movie, the one in '08, don't watch.
You mean the Edward
That
Norton
was-
one?
Yes.
Did you like the Eric Bana one?
Oh no!
Wait.
Which is the one when you had
The
to fight
Eric Bana one, the one that had the first one where it's just he had to fight his father and everything.
Which one was when you had to fight the red dude?
Yeah,
Red Hulk?
when would you have to fight Red Hulk?
He didn't fight Red Hulk in the movies. You thought no in the first movie? Remember with Eric Bana where it was just he had to fight his father. His father was absorption man, and he would touch things and gain the power. You don't even remember that movie?
that's the first
He had to
one.
fight he had to fight mutated dogs and everything.
That's the first one, yes. But there's another one, a whole new
I'm about to say, I remember.
Incredible Hulk.
I'm about to say, I remember the
'Cause he was
Incredible
like-
Hulk where he had to fight fucking Red Hulk because the goddamn general
Yeah,
after his ass and shit.
You're talking about Abomination?
No, not Abomination, Red Hulk.
Red Hulk was introduced in MCU.
Yeah.
No, not in the MCU.
No, not
You're
MCU.
talking about the
Just the
Incredible Hulk movie.
films.
Yeah,
The Hulk films.
early 2000s. It was Edward Norton. That's the one I'm thinking of.
It was 2010. It had to be
2008.
No. That had to be
2008.
I'm thinking.
I don't recall him fighting ever Red Hulk. I do recall him fighting Abomination
My little brother
and
was-
Absorption Man, but never.
Hold on, let me.
It's that cool. Will never get a standalone Hulk movie ever again because Hulk is still pretty much owned by Universal. Dude, all these damn contracts is some bullshit.
It's crazy. And they really do take it serious, though.
They really do.
The Edward Norton one was the one in 08.
Edward Norton as a actor's pretty okay though. I fuck with Edward Norton. I didn't think too much of him back then, but when you see American History X and other stuff, dude kills it.
2003. Oh, that's the one we're thinking about. The one from 2003.
Yeah. That came right around the time Spider-Man came out and X-Men. Dude,
was
something
that long ago?
dude, the whole early 2000s superhero movies were a whole different vibe, bro.
I didn't watch any Superman.
It was darker, but it was just okay.
I didn't watch no Superman film. I didn't barely watch Batman. I had to get older to watch Batman until the Dark Knight trilogy came out. Now that shit was crazy.
Dude, yeah, Dark Knight.
Nothing beats Dark Knight trilogy. to me.
I watched Batman and I watched the earlier Batmans too and everything. When he was yeah. Nobody really liked them. I like the Tim Burton ones though. Those are pretty alright.
Tim Burton.
Yeah, with Catwoman and
I like Batman Forever and the Batman.
with the Riddler played by Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Riddler, Tommy Lee Jones.
Dude, there'd be a
Two-Face.
lot of miss.
I'm not gonna hold you. Jim Carrey is the perfect person to play the Riddler.
Honestly, I would like to see Jesse Eisenberg from Superman, Batman vs Superman play as the Riddler. I feel he would make a really good
He
Riddler.
would make an amazing Riddler.
I think they're trying to modernize him to make it seem to make him kind of
That would be a good addition.
That's what I'm saying.
Cause I always think he had Riddler energy. He didn't really have Lex Luthor. Cause when I think about Lex Luthor, you think about a Pentacality.
a big
A
mob
bald
boss.
head.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say mob boss, but maybe like a politician.
He's a suave, commanding force, regardless of wherever he's at.
Yeah,
He's
basically representing like the best humankind has to get and everything. So it kind of pulls that narrative of just like, you know, insecurity at the same time and that narcissism sense.
Yeah.
Because like narcissism could drive people to really like achieve like the most and be the best and to be adored at the same time. So now you got Superman who has all these powers and you're still kind of skeptical. So it's just like everybody's skeptical about Superman because you have all these damn powers. Like there's no way you're just a good person.
Think about how badass you have to be the nemesis of fucking Superman and just be a regular nigga.
I don't see Lex Luthor as a regular nigga. I mean, regular nigga, that's kind of a stretch, man. That's like saying Batman's a regular nigga.
No. He's when I say regular nigga, I mean he's a fucking human being.
You love to see it.
Yeah, maybe he's a fucking human being, bro, but it's just like he's a human being with hella resources. You know, I love his portrayal.
That's because he made his fucking resources.
And the cool thing, I like this, like the animated series version of Lex Luthor was pretty damn awesome too, man. I'm talking about like, you know, it's just like when he's just, how can I say? When it's just like, when he tries to become president just to mess with Superman and everything, and he tries to play like this double lifestyle, I was like, yeah, I'm a good guy, but not really. And everything, like, I got cancer, so I'm a good guy. And it's just like, you know, like, do you know how much power I have to lose to become the freaking president?
That's Lex. Oh my God, Lex Luthor's story.
No, Lex Luthor's story as a whole, not his story.
That's one of the iterations of it.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the iterations of Lex Luthor. And that's what I really mess with Lex Luthor. Like, you know, you gotta really care, you gotta really get the right person.
Fuck with Superman, and it's hilarious.
But not just to fuck with Superman, he wants to, it's like testing him to the point where it's like you have to lose. It's just like, it's this instant insecurity that drives him to hatred for Superman and everything. And when you see All-Star Superman, you kind of see like how it kind of works together. Cause it's just like, dude is like, how can I say? He's like the opposite to Superman. It's like, we all know this, like all the villains are like opposites and everything, but it's just like, in his case, he's the opposite where it's just like, he just doubts Superman as like, you know, cause he sees like, you're not a human. So it's like, how could you really like connect with us? Really, how could you just there's some kind of plan right there and everything, and it really ties in with injustice and everything. When Batman or Superman just kind of loses it, because at the same time, it's just like, you know, he's still mortal. At the same time,
Injustice is a storyline.
Yes.
I mean, not like with Lex Luthor, but it's just like in general, it's just Superman.
No.
You didn't know about like Injustice,
bro.
Where Superman goes rogue and everything, because like Joker kills his Lois. Actually, no, Joker makes him go crazy and kills Lois.
No. Joker kills Lois, and that's what sets him off.
No, but wasn't Joker like hypnotized him or did something to make him kill Lois himself?
No. It was him. I think okay, if I remember, Lois dying and Lois that made fucking
Superman go crazy and blew up Metropolis. That's what that made.
be honest.
No.
Joker did all that shit.
He's just rich.
Yeah, but it's like he tries. I didn't think this was kind of needed. It connects to stuff like from Marvel and everything.
This is such a what happened when it corrupts absolutely.
Clashing of values. Just a clashing of values. Okay, you got Batman. Okay, yeah, you don't kill like those medical bills, fucking them up. Their life, man. And it's just,
that's actually like of Batman because easy. You're going to live you type.
Yeah, you know, it all connects.
With that injustice, since you have it, I mean that's pretty fucking shocking. Do you mind? Fucking kill Shazam.
A kid. And
he literally go for him, and he games and burns out.
You for Superman, dude, his baby mama and child died to fuck with him.
Okay, both his parents were like Batman.
Yeah. I've been through some traumatic instances, and it's just like that of it. So like,
the idea of an evil Superman or a corrupt Superman story, or watch that kind of like comics explain. Somebody on YouTube, the fucking storyline.
What I'm watching right now is
oh wait, what you watching on HBO Plus? Dude, first, bro, it's like who could have had episodes voice acting and Keith David, bro, and then the violence, like, bro, like watch that shit over and get tired, bro. Nah, no real shit, bro. Keep watching, bro. It's like envying people that I've already watched because like it's just one more time. 4 year when I was in McLean, that was a good time. You know, with the whole Injustice storyline, you see like, you know, necessarily the bad, understandable. Like if you're your infant clown wanted to fuck best friend, your best friend has been dealing with this dude for how many years, and this same Joker, this same dude, crazy dude, crippled his, kills his young ward one time, cripples one of his other young wards, killed countless of people.
Yeah.
You know, it really does. Like at some point, you know, maybe let's just go with the death penalty.
Maybe him dying is the best, you know?
You know, maybe him dying would be kind of the best, and it really kind of reflects off the whole Civil War storyline with Iron Man versus Captain America in the comics and everything. You know, you feel for both sides, you know, because you see like what drives them. Well, it's always one side is like guilt and one side is self-doubt.
Yeah.
You know, okay, like with like Iron Man, it was guilt because it's like, you know, they're the main heroes. They're supposed to protect everyone, even like the younger heroes.
Yeah.
And they're not doing any of that shit, and it ends up getting people like, well, killed. They just got themselves killed, but they felt the guilt of it. Okay, and then you got like Captain America. It's like I don't want to give up like you know all this shit to the government. You know, it's just like my secret identity, and that's not gonna work, bro.
Which is pretty fucking ironic considering it's coming from Captain America. I saw you had an epiphany. What was up?
So my little brother told me that God of War Ragnarok is coming out. And new Wolverine game is coming out too.
Yeah, it's gonna be like by Insomniac, right?
Insomniac, the same people who made the Spider-Man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, Spider-Man 2 is coming out in 2023.
Yeah, that's what he just said that too. He said that. I'm just scrolling through the text messages. He said that the trailer's out. He said Green Goblin and Doc Ock is supposed to be in it. No. Mike Morales and Peter are teaming up to fight Venom.
Yes. They're fighting Venom.
Venom and Kraven the Hunter.
And Kraven who?
Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven.
He's basically like, you know, like he's based on like, have you ever read the book in class, like World's Dangerous Game or something like that? Well, anyway, okay, this nigga, Kraven the Hunter, basically just, okay, so it's like he's hunted pretty much all types of animals, from lions, bears, all types of shit for game. You know, and it's just like, you know, he just, you know, he reaches, you know, they reach a point where it's just like, you know, okay, I've hunted everything, what's next? Spider-Man, okay. I need to catch the Spider-Man. The man with the powers of a damn spider. Like, you would understand some shit like that. And in his case, it was just, you know, yeah, that's just it. That's how he became Spider-Man's villain. Like, you know, he just wanted to hunt Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Super date. Okay. Okay.
Now I got 2 Spider-Man to hunt.
Look, all villain backstories are not equal. Okay, let's just keep it there. They're not all equal.
Yeah, I can't even remember why Electro is Electro or why Shocker is Shocker.
Electro's Electro because he was. Well, I think he was cleaning. He was like, because he's a janitor. He was.
But that was the movie. It's not the original. You know, that's what I'm saying. We don't really know the original origin. I know some of them get it right, some of them don't. But it's just like we don't know for sure. But it's just like, you know, you'd have to pretty much look on YouTube and have people explain it. You know, it's like, you know, and it's just like.
I have to recommend a YouTube channel. Comics store.
Yo, y'all trying to stay here all day? This shit is gone for like an hour. That's not even my usual format. Oh shit, I gotta hop on to class in like 7 minutes and I'm running late. Tell you what, we're gonna end the Mental Threads podcast here. It's a long ass hour and we talked about a whole lot of shit, like from like comics to NFL.
It started from fucking Tom Brady and we got to, when we was going on a deep dive of fucking Spider-Man 1 and 2.
Yeah, wanna say something?
It was nice talking to y'all. I'm about to be out. Poetic Justice out.
Yeah, cause I gotta go to class, dude. I've been fucking around too long. All right, take care.